Yo, hello Kian, hello Mohammed Noor, Revangelo Buell, hello. Well, yellow spinners. Love from India, love key to India. Yo guys, as I see YouTube shows that there is not a very good connection, but I guess that now it should be fine. What about FPS? Do you see me clearly and do you hear me also clearly? What's a problem with thumb around reverse, bro? I usually do fingerless thumb around instead of simple thumb around reverse. I'd always do thumb around normal as just thumb around or thumb spin. And as for reverse, I usually do fingerless thumb around instead of just normal reverse thumb around, as it is much easier to do. Okay, clear and audible. Thank you so much. Shadow spinning. I'm using Kagame DC as always when I spin in front of my laptop. 1 second, guys. Do a triple fingerless palm spin reverse. Oh, I can do that. I can do that, but I'd rather get something heavier than Kagame DC. Kagame DC is very light pan mod. Was it in frame? What do you think about this angle? I don't know. It seems like okay to me. But I don't know. I used to not like such angles, I guess. From the side, when a hand is from the side. Used to dislike them. Do I have TikTok? I don't watch TikTok, so I don't have one. And I don't really watch shorts on YouTube for that matter, so I don't make short videos as well. I tried with TikTok, but didn't go well, because you have to love a platform you use, you create content for. If you don't love it, if you don't use it much, then you're not going to succeed there. So I guess probably TikTok is for younger generation than me. How many of you guys do watch TikTok? Leave a plus in chat if you watch it a lot, and minus if you don't watch it a lot. As for me, I don't even have this app on my phone, and never, like, literally never watch it. Is Comsa body great? Well, yes. Yes, I like Comsa body. There, Comsa, Crayola ST body, and Emboss body, classic bodies. I love them. My left arm was broken in 1 month. Bro, you don't need left arm to do pen spinning, right? Be careful with your right one, though. But even though you break your right arm, you can focus on your left hand and focus on getting tricks on this hand as well. So it can be beneficial, actually, because after you're done with practicing tricks with the left hand, you can go and do some two hands, one pen tricks. How am I doing today? Well, the couple of previous months were pretty tough, but I don't want to complain tonight. At least, maybe I will someday. But recently, not that fine. IZG, hello to you. Muhammad Salar, hello, that's your name. Do palm spin to FLTA. I don't really like palm spin to FLTA. I'd rather use spider spin instead of palm spin in this case. Didn't practice a lot. I can do it, but it's not going to be that fluent as fingerless thumb around reverse to palm spin reverse. What about your spider spin reverse, by the way, guys? Power pass. Here we go. How is your progress with double power pass, guys? And maybe continuous power pass? As I showed in my video tutorial in spring. I haven't practiced it ever since. Or the Luna mod. This is Luna mod, one of my favorite tricks, one of my favorite mods. Which country I am from? I'm originally from Russia, but now I live in another country. Now I live in Georgia. Not United States, but alleged country, actual country, Georgia. That is very close to Russia also. This refrigerator, it always makes those stupid noises. Yeah, okay, guys, but please don't spam in chat. SG, please don't spam in chat. Can I do Rayma back? I have a tutorial for Rayma back. I have a tutorial for linkage for Rayma back. Have to practice it more because I seem to be forgetting about this trick, which is not that good. Sorry about that. Yeah, namaste, Fano. What do you think about Isaac V3? Don't know, haven't seen it. What about it? Is there such a pen mode, Isaac V3? If you will forgive me, if Isaac will forgive me for reviewing a pen mode just for looking at it. Isaac, emboss. I believe that Isaac usually uses very heavy pen mods. So from what I see, it uses Geoda Turbo Maxi. Is body on emboss or on Giota? Because if it is on Giota, I don't like it in advance. I don't like heavy pen mods at all, and there are two Dr. Grip grips, so basically this is a very heavy pen mod for very aerial or other power tricks. Yeah, for tutorials I started 1 month ago and I can do a lot of tricks from your tutorials now. Nice! I'm very glad that they are helpful for people. That's what they are meant to be. Helpful for people, guys. In the first place. Helpful and fun at the second place. How many kids do I have? I have 2 kids. They are sleeping in the next room. Can I make a review about new panels? No, I don't have them right now. Tanu, you're great, brother. Thank you so much. How many panels do you have right now? Quite, quite a lot, I'd say. Maybe up to 30. There are 5 waterfalls. Or maybe 4 waterfalls. I have Russian accent. Somehow most of YouTube pen spinners are Russian speaking people. I'm the only one of, I think that I'm the only one citizen of Russia, but all others can speak fluently Russian. Can I make a tutorial for Pinky Back Pop? I'm planning to learn it. By the way, I have to mark it as planned. Yes, Pinky Pop. Can I do a review for panels from Amazon? Well, if they will deliver them to me. I'm not ordering panels right now. Don't have funds for that. So if they are willing to deliver them to me for a review, but there's going to be biased review in this case, because you know probably they are not going to be happy if I will tell that their panels are crap. What the hell? Stupid Logitech C920 always make this out of focus and always gets out of focus. You see the problem with those heavy panels, they always require you to spin some power tricks. I wanna just mess with the pan mod while playing maybe some game. I'm going to play Catan. How many of you guys know what a Catan game is? Because it is a turn-based like board game on a computer, and I like board games, especially I like turn-based board games because they allow you to spin pen mods while you're playing. Just my son went here in this room, wanted to stay here. Can you do tricks with a knife? Do you mean bellasons? I don't practice bellason. I don't know. It doesn't make me say wow as pen spinning does. Pen spinning impresses me and I like it very much. Bellason, I just watched it and doesn't click, if you know what I mean. My Insta ID is Lance _ PS. You can see it in the description under any of videos, any video. Backfall is a mini combo, right? Consists of backs, 4 backs. Okay, again, 2-hand gunman fall. I'll be able to do it in a couple of years probably. And also guys, yeah, recently, actually today, Ghost PS asked me a question about a tournament, a pen spinning tournament. And that's actually what I'm actually planning to do. It's not such a big announcement because there is no steady plan for it right now, but I wanted to make a tournament this autumn. So, but unlike when I did it with Spinball Cup in 2019 tournament, this year I want some judges to take part and probably more people involved in organizing a tournament. How to do Sonic Infinity? Do you mean how to do Sonic continuously? It will look something like this. Yesterday, Divyan Shyedav offered a nice mini combo, which for beginners actually, and I think that I'm going to make a tutorial for it because it seems to be interesting to learn. It consists of simple tricks but has some interesting thing in it. Oh. Guys, why do you think that my pen mods are unavailable in Pakistan? I'm not sure about that. I think that they are available in Pakistan. I'm not so good at pen spinning. I was trying to make tutorials for my YouTube channel. I started YouTube channel when I was pretty bad at pen spinning. I was at level 2, I guess. Ow. Езда бурый медведь, хороший пеноручка для новичок. This seems like an auto translation of something, but I don't really understand what it's supposed to mean. Just write down in Russian or in English. Don't try to write in Russian, because Russian is kind of hard language, and when there is auto translation, it's not that easy to catch because there is no good auto translation into Russian. Its grammar makes auto translation very weird and sometimes ununderstandable. Okay, I got it. The mods aren't available in Pakistan. Is it like some J Golden Hour? I don't even know what is JVKE. What style is it? Is it so fashionable? K-pop? Okay, there are not so many people right now, so I guess I can start playing the game. Now, what is the first trick I should learn in pen spinning? There is a trick learning order video, which basically shows the order for learning to start pen spinning actually. And I place this video in description under every video, so guys, check description, because if you're very new to pen spinning, there are a lot of useful information there gathered. There are all information about trick levels, about what to learn next, in which order, how to start, all suggestions about that, everything that was not available back then when I started pen spinning, and what I really wanted to have. Some roadmap. My best spin, high tour right now. And I started pen spinning in 2014. I did a lot of pauses since that time, and you know what? You have it is not like I was constantly improving and practicing. Most of the time, I just spin for fun, for pleasure, just freestyling. So it is like asking when did you start to ride bicycle. You don't improve with each year. I started to ride bicycle, I don't know, when I was maybe 4 years old. And as I'm riding bicycle more than 30 years now, it doesn't make me a professional bicycle rider, right? So the same goes with pen spinning. I'm not. Yeah, this is a long time. A long time, I guess, would be when I will be 60 years old. That's gonna be a long time. For now, it is meh compared to what? Do thumb around extended. And what pen mod do you always bring it for spin in public? I bring usually this waterfall because it is pretty old. It's deep. It has fallen on the ground many times. You can't really see it. On camera it looks kind of okay, and actually it looks kind of okay, but it is pretty old, and if you will look closer you would see the tips have a lot of scratches on them, and body has a lot of scratches on them on it, so I dropped it a lot. So this is a pen mod for me to go on the street. Whenever I go somewhere, I usually take this one. My pen is very unfortunate. It has no inertia and tends to fly with the minimum extended thumb around. That's bad. You have to modify it so it gets more inertia, more momentum, and balance it out also. So the balance of the center of gravity should be at its center. Believe me, bro, you will see a lot of difference while doing that. You can add some metal tips on both ends, some grips for wipers. Basically, you can watch my video about how to make victory mod. It has necessary concept of how to make the pen mod on your own. It's not going to be the perfect pen mod, of course, but still will be better than a simple pen, especially. But victory pen mod doesn't have a lot of inertia, also because it is quite very light. But you also still can modify it, trying to find some heavier grips, maybe heavier tips, but the body is very thin. Yeah, I don't really like victory mod, but you can use the same concept and make the pen mod out of different felt pens, like markers. Not a while ago, I saw a really good felt pens of my children, and made a pen mod very very fast of them because they connected caps from both sides. easily. So they didn't even has to add something else. It was fine to spin as it was. Would you recommend the Luna mode as first pen mode? Yeah. Предельщик голубиного пера. Кому отпросить купить pen mode? How to ask your mother to buy your pen mode? How do I know? I don't know, guys. I don't know how to ask your mother to buy you a pen mod. Not an expert in this field. I haven't asked mother to buy me anything for more than 30 years. Maybe a little less than that. But still. Which pen is good for pen spin? The one which weighs 6 grams, which is 21 to 23 or 4 centimeters long, has inertia and center balanced. This is going to be a good one. I want to buy pen mod 18 gram. Do you have any idea what pen mod I should buy? Luna mod which will be fine, Ivan mod will be fine. Actually, flower mods V1 and V4 are going to be fine. Any pen mod is going to be fine at this point. About any double capped pen mod of 18 grams. Alex, want to see you spin Dr. Grip. I don't have any. Used to have them and tried to spin them, but didn't like this kind of spinning because you see how many times it fell down. It is so damaged. Yeah, I don't like spin anything except for Panamos, because doesn't matter how good you are at spinning simple regular pens or pencils or Dr. Grip for that matter, you still wouldn't be able to do certain things with pens ever, no matter how good you are. Bro, didn't stay, wake up, go for sleep. I will go. But first just wanted to talk to you guys. Out of all pen mods you have spun, which one was your favorite? Well, those are my favorite pen mods, I guess. Waterfall, Luna mode, and Kagami DC. I also like Everchick's Emboss, really like it, but I ruined my... Oh no, I didn't ruin it. I still have a Everchick's Emboss, but I never spin it in front of laptop because it has airfit tips which are pointing out. They are not inserted. So if in occasion Everchick's Emboss is Everchick's Emboss will fly into laptop's monitor, it's gonna be a disaster. Can I do Rex trick? This is something I'm going to learn next, because after Cobra Bite I think that it is going to be very logical to learn Rex trick, but I haven't learned yet. I think it's not going to take me long to learn though. Paper pen mod. I don't know, guys. I always thought that paper pen mod has been made just for fun, as a joke. If it spins, if it spins fine, then okay, why not? But I think that you'd better grab some felt pens, markers. 12 mode is fine for power tricks, yes. It is also pretty heavy for them. But the body is Comsa, but still it is pretty good pen mod. I'd say that it is underrated. Most people you don't see it a lot. It is from China pen spinning community. Maybe this is the case with why it is so underrated in the Western community, among Western pen spinners. Stellage, I felt Stellage. Kind of like its feeling, but I wouldn't prefer to spin it a lot. It is fun to mess around with. What's my real name? Alexei. It sounds like Alexei, my real name. It is not Alexander. Что, зачем ты говоришь на английском, даешь пример своим детям? He asks me why am I talking in English, and for some reason he thinks that it is going to be a bad example for my kids. Speaking in English is not a bad example for kids. And I speak English because most of my audience speak English and they don't understand Russian. Yo, I have a question. How much time did it take you to learn your first 5-star trick? My first 5-star trick was, but any of them took me pretty much time. I don't remember, but over a month, bro. I spent several months to learn Flash Sonic, several months to learn how Haitua, because I didn't have this easy to go tutorial, and had to come up with my own ideas how to learn it. Try the different methods. What was my first pen spinning trick? Yes, it was finger pass. I tried it with a simple pencil. Yeah, just to check out how it goes and if I like pen spinning at all, and I didn't make any pen mod, so just went with finger pass. Can you do palm down reverse mirrored power pass cardioid? I can't do mirrored power pass so far. I can see your tutorials were very helpful, although I did get stuck on some tricks, but that's just because I have skill issue. Me too, I also have skill issue. Have you tried Shadow KT? Want to see you spin in also the other SC mod instead of RSVPMX and Minvo. Minvo is not that. It is formally a C mod single capped, but it is like pseudo single capped pen mod. It is well balanced, center balanced, and spins exactly as you would spin a double capped pen mod, as well as Firefly G3 also. It is kind of pseudo SC pen mod. As for RSVP-MX, it spins just like a regular pen, almost. As for those pens, I liked S7, S777, yeah. And there was also another pen mod which was... I actually have it. I like how it looks and kind of like to spin it, but not that much as any of double cap pen mod. I would prefer any, even Flower V1. I mean, even because I have much better pen mods than Flower V1, of course. But I would prefer any of pen mod to spin instead of the best single capped pen mod. RSVP MX SA. Is it the one that the RSVP which is made on MED RSVP body? Plastic G3 is hard to find. Yeah, they look cool. Most of single capped pen mods look better than any of double capped pen mod. I mean, Minvo mod looks very nice. But mostly, yeah, they look much better. But when it comes to spinning, simple design kicks ass. Because what can be more simple than Waterfall or Kagami DC for that matter? Very simple, like you could never tell that this pen mod or this pen mod worth like $20 each. They are so simple in design, but they spin so well, so great. Now, how much money did you spend on all of your pen mods in total? Don't know. A lot. A lot. Didn't count. Why don't I go to Facebook group? Because these recent months were pretty harsh. But I am about to visit it as well. Just for now, I don't know how to find strength within. A little bit crushed right now. If you haven't received it, write me to email shop@penstock.net and we will figure out what's happening. Can you do Neosonic to fingerless continuously? Have never mastered it. Have never tried it as also. It is kind of tornado reverse, but made out of fake double reverse. So you see, right? Neosonic to fingerless thumb round, Neosonic reverse to fingerless thumb round reverse. It is basically a fake double reverse. What do you think the best beginner mode is? The best would be waterfall. Maybe flying panda, but if we're talking about the best one, it is going to be waterfall. For in my humble opinion. Okay, well, I really like Luna mod. And by the way, I'm from Germany. My English is bad. I thought that people in Germany speak English pretty well, most of them. But when I lived in Holland, I lived in a little town where almost no one knew English actually. But before I thought that most of people in Europe know English and can speak it. Because as for Russia, not very many people know English. Ну, ты заблокирован, потому что ты постоянно спамишь на русском? I have Buster Waterfall Lights Edition or something like that. Do you think it is a solid pan mod? It is fine. Yeah. It should be fine for you, bro. And I'm so confused. What is different between extended thumb around, fake double, and tornado? Tornado is simply extended thumb around done continuously. But if you don't know the difference, you'd better go and watch the video. I made a video about the difference between those two tricks. So, in a nutshell, when you do extended thumb around, the pen goes. You do it like by turning hand mostly, and it goes like this on base of index finger, you see. When you do fake double, it is more of a thumb around to neosonic. You see, you don't really turn hand much, but when you do extended thumb around, you turn hand from palm up to palm down. I know most English language. If you can't, если ты не можешь говорить по-английски, как же ты поймешь, что я отвечаю? Но мне очень сложно будет улавливать, если они будут перемешаны. What is the best pen mod for level 3? At this level, you'd better have a heavy and a light pen mod for different tricks. But for any level, the universal pen mod is going to be waterfall because it has decent momentum. It is not very light, it is not very heavy, it is in the middle. So if you're sticking to one pen mod, I would go with waterfall in most cases. Otherwise, I would recommend to have several pen mods, at least two. One for power tricks, one for smooth tricks. Abankura KT is probably the best mod for all-round pen spinning. Not the best, but I like it. Not the best though, because grips, I would go with just KT because I kind of like it, but I like AC or KT only with Sailor Gale grips still, because they are mostly perfect for Vipers, and it was my first real pen mod. Dr. KT was my... It was like Dr. CT, not Dr. KT, not actual Dr. KT. Yeah, Dr. CT. I wish I had Dr. KT. Will I ever have it? That's questionable. Really wish to have it back. Original Dr. KT, which costs a lot. One of my favorite pen mods. It is 21 in Germany. It is 23 in Georgia. Dr. AC is basically the same as Bankura KT. No, Bankura KT has Dr. Grip grips. Dr. AC has Sailor Gale grips. And it's a huge difference, believe me. It is 3 a.m. in some country. They still spin a pen. Yeah, let's spin it. What can be better than spinning a pen mod late in the night? Who is better, Light or Von Lantz? Better in what? I mean, Oleg is better in pen modding and making pen modding tutorials. They kick ass. But I think that my video tutorials for tricks and links are better. And as far as I know, that Oleg doesn't like to make links tutorials. He thinks that it is stupid. I heard him talking about that. And I like making videos in general, like making videos about pen spinning in general, and especially I like videos about links, combos, even more than making videos about separate tricks. Here in Colorado it is 1 p.m. Spinners all over the world are gathered tonight. Tonight, somewhere it is tonight, somewhere it is daylight. Не бань меня, please. А я и не банил. Я Арте Смарт тебя не баню. Love your videos. Cobra Bite is a little hard to learn. Yes, it is. Yeah, but once you're done with it, you know, it is going to add a lot of spicy things to your freestyles and combos. I like it a lot and liked it, and it is a good saver for your combos, because you know, when you drop a pen mod, it goes unpredictable, and if you know Cobra Bite, you can save your freestyle and your flow by doing this trick, which is always awesome. Hold on guys, I have Голос меняется, когда по-русски начинаю говорить. I don't think so. I made a pen mod using karaoke pen, 2 grips and 2 tips and 2 grips. Which grips? 2 tips. Which tips? Because they are very different. Some tips weigh more than others, and if you use plastic tips, they are useless. Basically, they don't add anything to a pen mod. I'm having very hard time with switching pen to fingers. Switching pen to fingers? I feel big pressure on my tendons. I'm not sure what you mean, bro. But if you mean that you have finger pain, finger ache, then I would recommend you to spin light a pen mod. It always helps. I actually learned all your pen spinning from normal disbalanced pen. Not bad. Cheers to you. I know several people who learn pen spinning only with a regular pen. And this is not something I would prefer to do. But if it is a thing for you, then nice. Because for me it is a pretty hardcore thing. Pretty way too hardcore and unnecessary, because I like spinning different pen mods and I like feeling of different pen mods. And yeah, as I told before many times, there are things that you can't just do without a pen mod. Guys, what about FPS on my stream? Can you see it? Can you see me spinning smoothly, or is there lags? Are there lags? Because YouTube shows that it is not that smooth tonight for some reason. What do you think about Minova ST for beginners? Very good one. Again, Minova ST is one of those heavy pen mods. It is considered. I guess it's not considered heavy nowadays when people spin like pen mods 25 grams. When missed element exists, which weighs up to 30 grams or something. So I don't know, but for me, as an old school conspirators from old times, 18 grams is still considered to be pretty heavy. But yeah, up to today's standards it is fine. And I guess I'm glad that I started. But by the way, my first pen mod was Dr. CT. It was also 18 it was 18 grams. So I think that, but my second pen mod was Flying Panda, and when after spinning it, I realized how much difference there is between those heavy and not that heavy, much lighter pen mods. Even though the difference is only 2 grams, it makes a huge impact on your style and the way you spin and the way you can perform tricks. Yeah, stream is smooth. This is so good. But I frequently have some errors on YouTube for some reason. Let's say your stream is around 24 FPS. Not the best, but I still enjoy your spinning. Nah. Alex, tell me why you still didn't try to spin Dr. KT pencils. They are quite okay. Just have to move out the weights. I tried, and yes, they are okay, but I don't really like. They are short and they are not pen mods, and I like to spin pen mods. Don't have a lot to say against spinning unbalanced or unmodded pens or pencils, but still I prefer to spin mods. FPS is not that good anymore. I can see it happening, but I don't understand why. Okay, I believe that I could. You know, guys, this is because of connection for some reason. Troubles with connection with YouTube. Sometimes shit happens. I learned Sonic, Thumb Run, Charge Infinity and Finger Pass with just a sharp pencil and 2 eraser caps on the sides. Sonic, Thumb Run, Charge, I guess the Charge was a beast to learn with this. You're so underrated. Everybody deserves what he gets. By the way, now my channel is doing pretty fine, I'd say. Pretty fine. You can see it, but I can see it in analytics. So it gets decent amount of views now. Growing. By the way, do you remember me, Alex? I'm the who told you that I have learned the shadow accidentally. Yeah, I remember the comment. I can do it with 3-4 rotations on my index finger. It took me 3 months. Yeah, this is what I'm learning also. Doing many rotations. I'd call this style topspin style. Doing more rotations than necessary. For example, in doing most of tricks. When I do more rotations than necessary. Because I like pen moving and hand being kind of still under a pen, rather than moving fingers a lot and hand a lot under a pen when it doesn't move. For some reason, butterfly knife spinning is more popular than pen spinning. Maybe CSGO played a role in that. I wouldn't say that Balanson is more popular than pen spinning. I wouldn't say so. Pen spinning is more popular. At least since last time I checked it. It is not that popular at all, and it is not going to be pretty popular because it is a very hard to learn skill. It is not something you can just begin to do. So it's not going to be popular. It's not like football. You have to grind a lot. And things that make you grind a lot are not going to be popular. Alex, I'm your big fan. Thanks, bro. You might actually get a silver play button this year. I don't know. AdSense and the YouTube seem to be and Google in general seem to be not that happy about me being Russian. You know, this going like this culture cancel culture. No one in my school is amazed by pen spinning. They are like, oh, nice trick. So you guys don't have potential pen spinners in your school. You see, it is not for everybody. This is why pen spinning community is so important to have, because those people who really enjoy it, who are amazed by pen spinning, can become a pen spinner. Most of people whom I show my skill, I'd say that they divide 50 to 50 are pretty much amazed. But out of those who are amazed, not everybody is going to learn it. They just go with, whoa, really? Really? Whoa. How do you do that? Hey bro, it's 1 a.m. here, love, from India. So it is 1 a.m. in India right now. Whoa. Is it 20 minutes past 1 a.m. or 20 minutes past 12? Because now it is like 23:22 here. Pen is used for writing, not to spin. Yeah, and pen mode is for spinning, not for writing. That's what I would say. But I wouldn't be too strict about that. If you would spin Dr. Grip, you would be able to spin in any even just simple wooden pencil, and will enjoy it. Maybe I will come to that. Yeah, I know many people enjoy spinning regular pens and pencils and really enjoy it. For me right now, I tried spinning unbalanced single capped pen modes such as S7 based pen modes or something like that. Don't enjoy it much so far. Maybe in the future, when I get bored of pen spinning with double capped pen mods, when I learn all the tricks and will be able all the crazy stuff, but it is not going to be really soon because I'm not in a hurry to learn everything. Mostly enjoying spinning. Can you show us your best combo? No, not right now. I won't do anything crazy in front of my laptop. So it is 12:23 in Pakistan. Do you have time difference with India? In Pakistan, you're pretty close. Yeah. How can it be 12:52 in India, different location? We have time difference in hours, not minutes. Bye, Prokaryot. Have a nice one, you too. A regular pen has caused lots of damage to my table. Everywhere. Inks? I would remove ink out of any pen mod. Yeah, spin a pencil instead. Right. Yeah, disliked my stream. Alright. By the way, guys, I would really appreciate if you press like. There are a lot of likes in my stream. 75 likes. Thank you, guys. That's pretty much. Love from Sweden. Love to Sweden as well. Pencils are different if you're talking about some mechanical pencils. If it's a simple wooden pencil and sharpened, they mostly have ribbed body. And ribbed body, guys, this is something you would want to avoid. It doesn't feel that good. Is it weird to bring a pen mod to school? I don't know. I began to spin a pen, began pen spinning long, like 10 years after I finished school. Спокойной ночи, Артсмат. Я зайду обязательно на Facebook групп, буду там. Я так вот чекаю. Просто сам там не пощу. Hi Ben Rush, headshot XYZ gamer. I drop pen so many times that everybody in my house now is just irritated with this behavior. Place some blankets, some carpets, spin on a couch, because otherwise I would be irritated as well, and all of people around me were irritated as well. So that's the thing to do. At least you can place some sweater, a sweatshirt, something from your clothes to cover the surface you spin upon. Do you have any tips for learning the extended thumb around? I have zero clue how to get it from my thumb to my index. It just hits my index and falls off. Did you try to move thumb closer to your index? Because you don't want to leave a big gap between those fingers. If you keep thumb too much away, I guess that's what you're gonna end up with. But if you move it closer, then when it turns and at this approximate angle, you want to turn hand palm down. If you turn hand palm down, there is no, and move thumb closer to index finger, there is no way to not do extended thumb around. It will eventually be done by itself, by inertia and go in momentum. Never PS. I don't know your channel, bro. I don't really know your channel. Do you have a, yeah. So I only know finger pass, thumb round and infinity. How can I combine them? Finger pass, thumb round and infinity. Combining thumb round and infinity is not that easy for a beginner who doesn't know any another trick, but it actually in most cases you want to make pen spin over thumb and land it as close to index as it is possible, so it's going to go like this. This way you can combine it, then do wiper from this position. But for that, when you do a thumb around, you kind of move thumb away as much as it is possible to let pen go and leave this side closer, so you could grab it between thumb and index finger, and after that you can do wiper, so it would look something like this. And as for finger pass, you can do a finger pass reverse from 2-3 to 1-2, and from this position do thumb around. So in your case, micro combo will look, but I would recommend you to learn at least Sonic before you start combining tricks. So doing link Sonic 2-3 to 1-2 to thumb around is a link to go when you're a beginner, and after that you can combine something else. But combining thumb around to infinity, you can do it, but I guess it's not that intuitive. I guess so. Я сказал, что я не знаю твой канал. Can you teach reverse thumb around? Well, we start by holding pen closer to its side with big part here, pointing up, and index finger is at the middle, in the center of the pen mod. So the thing is, most of thing goes with the index finger tapping pen mod, and also when you do this thing, when you like press the trigger of a gun, you want this to master, because it has to be, it leads pen over thumb, and if you raise thumb while doing thumb around, move it a little bit away and up, it is going to help you to get thumb around reverse. So when you do it, when the pen starts to go, you like move it, raise it and move it a little bit away. It will help you to make thumb around reverse. But guys, to my mind, thumb around reverse is the most overrated pen spinning trick. I mostly never use it, and I barely see people use it in combos. Instead, they usually use fingerless thumb around instead. It is useful for doing a thumb around harmonic. Well, they do it, but not that much as you would think. I don't really think that. And it is quite complicated trick. Not that easy to learn. About the basketball spin tutorial. I haven't done it, and also I know that basketball spin is more for flexing. People more flex it more than use it in actual combos. But yes, as it is a topspin trick, and I like topspin tricks, I will definitely someday I'm going to try it. And after I learn it, I will definitely make a tutorial for you guys. How heavy should a beginner mod weight? I would recommend it to go with something like 15, 16, below 18 grams. Perfect weight would be 16, from my point of view. But I are a battleground player. Are you talking about pen spinning battles? Either way, no. Either way, no. Or whatever you mean, I'm not battling with people. That's not that good. That's what I would say. Not that good for... But, I have things to do in pen spinning rather than battling people. I would like, and if I wouldn't make videos for YouTube and being this type of pen spinner who makes video tutorials and YouTube videos, any kinds of them, like some people focus on making short videos for YouTube or for TikTok or something. I focus on making longer format video tutorials. And some people focus on battling people, and some people focus on pen modding. Some people more focus on making collaboration videos, participating in them, or editing them, or organizing them. So yeah, there are a lot of fields in pen spinning you would want to focus on, and battles is just one of those fields. And I think that it is An awesome field actually. Battles and Tacon games are awesome ways to improve your skill and to have a lot of fun out of pen spinning. Do I know about Caillou pen spin? Don't know anything about him. Enlighten me, guys. What about Caillou pen spin? Do I remember you from yesterday? Wonder. Yes, I do. 16 to 20 gram is standard. I wouldn't say. I would say that up to 18 gram is golden middle. Yeah, can you do your hard list trick, please? Hard list trick. Do you mean all trick from level 5? Not in front of my laptop. I wouldn't even do high 2 much. Maybe only if I take Kagami DC. Because guys, there is a microphone and I'm going to hit it and it's gonna hurt your ears. Do you recommend longer or shorter mod pins for beginners? I would recommend you longer, but if it doesn't weight a lot, then longer is going to mess with your balance. A longer pen mod. But Baron DC is pretty light pen mod and it is very long, and I would definitely recommend it over shorter pen mods. Even though my pen mod was Dr. CT, which was I believe 21.5 maybe centimeter long, and it was quite short. I'd say it was pretty heavy and quite short. This is something I didn't like about it. In all other aspects, it was my first pen mod. I have a lot of memories about it. Remember my first pen mod very much. I used to watch at it, just sitting and watching how perfectly it was made, with all those Dr. Grip tips, Sailor Gale grips, which were perfect for wiper tricks. Now it looks like crap because I used to drop it a lot on the ground also, and Sailor Gale grips don't age that well, I must say. And Dr. Grip tips also, they point out of a pen mod, especially if they are not covered with something like Dr. Grip grips. When they point out, when you drop them a lot, they begin to look not that shiny and quite messy. And CT barrel also didn't age that well. Got covered in scratches and stuff. For example, this pen mod, Waterfall, I'm spinning it for a longer time, much longer time than Dr. Dr. CT, but it still looks much better. It looks decent. As my old Dr. CT, which I spent for a year, maybe a year and a half solely. It looks like a old grumpy man. Old grumpy fart. And this mod looks like Keanu Reeves. It doesn't age. Oh, going to YouTube one wrap, yes. How do you... Okay, I will go there. And see what's going on. Is the mod that i9 tells users good for intermediate level? I believe so, but I barely watched any of Ninetales videos. As I told before, I barely watch short videos at all. We can watch it something right now. For example, he just released a video 50 minutes ago. Those shorts based YouTube channels, guys, this is a completely different thing. They release so many videos a day. So top 5 contains thumb around harmonic. Okay. Tornado, right? New Sonic to FLT reverse. Infinity. I wouldn't say that New Sonic, the fake double reverse, is a top continuous trick. Actually, today it was the first time I actually did it. But as for his pen mod, I see that it is pretty long. I believe it is. It's hard to see it, but I believe it is. It spins somewhat like Pupuman PPM mod, maybe quite similar. It uses 3 pieces of barrel, probably Crayola ST, I guess, and I guess that they are Dr. grips, Annibal grips going after them. Probably he uses Aerofit tips inside of pen mod, which makes it a very standard mod. Like the one to go. I don't know how much it weighs, but it looks kind of long and good for power tricks. I told you my thoughts about pen mods. Not going to change my opinion anytime soon. Ninetales and so yeah, short channels have to come up with a lot of videos, and I'm not such a big fan of those videos they have to come up with. Barely watch them. Yes, can you repeat this? It was my first short. When shorts just YouTube just released shorts. That was I think that first short which I made. It was like November 2020 or 2019. I don't remember right now. Can you repeat this? And ever since, I think that most of videos are kind of like that. Why is this That girl's combo. Oh, that girl's combo from anime. Whoa. I don't like this pen mod. You see how, yeah, I don't really like this pen mod. You see how it reflects on style when you spin. Well, this girl was that smooth when you spin heavy pen mod and get used to it. And she actually spins Dr. KT. What is this, guys? Where is this girl from? I wanna make a tutorial for this combo as well. But it is Dr. KT actually. Yes, it is the Dr. KT pencil. What the hell? Did they make an anime for that? I've never seen it. Awesome. I think we need a breakdown for that girl's combo. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do it. But what is this anime from? It's a Dr. Grip pen. It's Dr. Grip pencil, I guess. Maybe pen. Maybe pen. It is not a Chikotse. It doesn't look that. Or is it? Because I think that there is in Etsikotsu they don't even show a lot of pen spin at some point. I made a video tutorial for Etsikotsu. At some point they just made this unseeable blurry thing happening, pretending that something is happening, but there is a very detailed spinning. Oh, please go in Facebook group post, create review and comments. I think that I'm going to do it tomorrow, because tomorrow I think, guys, we're going to meet at the same time at the same place for another pen spinning going live. The famous Otsikotsi clip was unclear for me to see. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Well, that girl combo was easier to see. It is made so smooth. Just look at it. If only we could see only this girl without him repeating her. But basically she just makes finger passes mostly and thumb spin and thumb round release at the end. And I think that it was, yeah, it was flick at the beginning, flick with several spins, then she goes to slot 3-4. Yeah, from this angle it is not that easy to catch when it is played so fast. She doesn't make anything that's astonishing. What can you do with a simple Dr. Grip pencil? You can't do a lot with that, but this clip definitely shows very detailed drawing and animation of pen spinning combo. Very nicely done. guess that it is from some game. Yeah, right now I'm using Kagami DC. I like it because tips are hidden inside, and whenever I drop pen on table or on laptop, it doesn't leave any marks. Because I damaged every table and wooden floor here, I have the floor is not wooden, it is more like cafel, like made out of rocks. It's not rocks, but you know what I mean. And it basically damages tips instead of itself. But as for table, I damaged a lot of tables. My previous laptop was covered with spots from tips. So I decided that it is better to spin something with hidden tips inside when I'm spinning it at the table and especially in front of laptop. I thought that we were talking about the anime, not the clip of the 3D girl doing it. What makes you think that she is 3D? She looks like 2D to me. As for latency for clip, should I buy Ninetales mod on PSR shop? I think so. I mean, if you want to, it looks okay. Yeah, it looks fine. I would not recommend you guys go with heavy pen mods. I don't really like people who started with spinning heavy pen mods. I don't like their style, that they lack smoothness very very much, unfortunately. I know Alexa left Alex, that's why he's looking upset. Alexa? Do you mean my wife Alisa? She didn't leave me. No. Actually, it was opposite, but we are back together. We were separated for several months. And that has nothing to do with me being upset or not upset, especially right now. And so you're married. Yes, I'm married and I have even 2 kids. One of them is sleeping right here and is in the same room with me. Hi Vinito. I thought you were still single. I've been single for several months. When I was 21, I guess. That was the last time I've been single. Should I get Waterfall or Buster CYL? Waterfall. But Buster CYL is also a good one. But I got it only together with Flying Panda. When I got Flying Panda, I got Buster CYL with it. And I spent some time with Buster, but preferred Flying Panda much better because you don't feel... Yeah, guys, I would say this. If it is your only pen mod, you don't have any another one, I would definitely recommend you go with lighter pen mod than Buster, Ivan, I would definitely recommend you to go with something lighter than that, because if you are going to grind a lot, and when you just start, you grind really a lot. As far as I remember myself, I I would spin at every free moment, and it makes your fingers ache, and you can even develop some not that good not disease, but it can hurt a little. So may I know your age, please? I'm going to be 37 in 10 days. Can you make tutorial on back 1.5? I have a tutorial for NeoSA. It consists of this. I think it consists, maybe not. How long do you think it will take to do like 5-6 busts? I've been practicing Twisted Sonic Bust for a few days, and I can do 2 maximum. I have a tutorial video for multiple busts, go and check it out. I would not recommend you to practice multiple busts with starting with Twisted Sonic. Instead, start with extended thumb around. It will make huge difference for you, bro. And for many people, they were able within a few days. Some of them practiced for a couple of evenings and got multiple busts up to 6 and stuff like that. My limit is 6, maybe 7 sometimes busts right now, but only starting with extended thumb around. I mostly never start multiple busts with Twisted Sonic. Yeah, and for some people I know multiple busts is not that easy task. Still, for some people it is. I don't know what it depends on. For me, multiple busts is a hard, tough one. Is 8th of September your birthday? Is 7th. Right, yeah. Yeah, me too. I've been doing busts for years, and I still suck at them. Guys, I made a video stream doing busts 10 hours straight, and I didn't succeed at all. By the end of the stream, I think I was at the same level as I started, so grinding for 10 hours straight didn't give me much. So it is a long journey. But now I can do maybe 6. But at least from what I've read in my comment section, some people really got it within a couple of evenings, multiple busts. I don't really understand how they do it. Can you do a Yatori trick? How does it look? And this is the two left hand tutorial. Why do we want to catch pen mode after doing after pen goes from back of hand? Why do we catch it? And it doesn't, to my mind, it doesn't look that good. It looks a little bit choppy when you catch pen mode like he makes it. You see that, doesn't it look a little bit choppy? If we reduce this catching and just do bust after that, I would say it has a lot in common with the Haitua. But yeah, probably a nice week to learn. Thank you for suggesting it. We'll also mark it for the next video tutorial idea. How do you pen for pens? Every time I try it doesn't let me pay. It just confirms it or something. Where do I put the credit card stuff? I will send you an information because I have some problems with the shop right now and all payments are done manually. This may be not that convenient to pay, so I offer 5% discount to everybody, but I send emails about how to pay for orders now. And how much shipping take if it 1 month, 1 month plus, then I'm buying. It is about that, couple of weeks to a month, something like this. Go tutorial on multiple busts. I have a tutorial for multiple busts. I would prefer to start it with extended thumb round, as I told before. It will extended thumb round kind of have the first bust for you, so it is easier to make another one from this trick. And when you do another bust, the main job is done by middle finger, because by this finger you make pen bounce from middle finger and then it can turn over index. This is the basic concept of doing multiple busts. I don't think Africa is there are a lot of pen spinners from Africa, bro. Yeah, no, there are a lot of pen spinners in Africa. And yesterday on a stream there was another guy from Angola. Make tutorial on back riser. Let's see how it looks. Do you mean that it is opposite to backfall? Okay, Trin has a tutorial for it. I have never seen it. Okay, half an hour introduction, classical catering 93 video tutorial, and he basically describes all his life in the first few minutes or so, showing his hand. And those classical videos of back of dawn of YouTube. Whoa, what? Oh, so it is like back release. Oh, I can already do it. Can't catch a pen mod? Yeah. Why I don't like to spin Kagami DC in front of laptop, because it can land on edge of laptop and it leaves marks on the body. And this is probably the last Kagami DC. Last of Mohicans. Sorry about that, bro. So yeah, this is mostly like index back release. Looks dope. Definitely will make a tutorial for it. A lot of wonderful suggestions tonight, guys. How long do you think you will continue pen spinning for? I'm not going to stop anytime soon. So I don't know. Didn't plan to stop. So I don't see any limit. Pen spinning is something I enjoy so much. Can I check out a battle of Vic versus Mets? Probably. So, Vic versus Mets. Or maybe tomorrow. I don't see any Mets. And Vic, did you mean the Wicked game? I thought so, but I don't see any battle of this. You see? This is what I get. Bunch of short videos, Pygmy, and our current stream. Can I search up stealthy whistle and watch the pen mod I made? I'm not sure if it's good or bad, since I've never had a real pen mod. Post it in our Facebook group tomorrow. I think that I'm going to watch some posts from Facebook group. What approach should I take to learn pen spinning on my left hand? Somehow your left hand already kind of know how to do tricks. You just need to practice. more. As it is not your main hand, it is going to be a little bit harder, but at the same time much easier, because somehow it already knows how to do it. It already knows how to move properly. It just can't move that well. So for me, at least, it is like this. When I learn a trick, and then I learn with the right hand, when I learn it with the left hand, it goes much faster than learning with the right hand, like 5 times faster. And basically just make tricks with this hand. Yeah, that's true. I got the shadow the first time I ever tried it in my left hand. That's what I'm talking about. Still takes a lot of time to practice, though. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The truth has been told. Can you spin one pen mode in each hand at the same time? Yes, I can. Mostly it is going to be synchronously. Because if I spin them unsynchronized different combos, it doesn't work that well. But I don't really like to do it. I like to focus on one hand. For me, shadow was actually really easy. It was my first big barrier, because before that I improved very fast, learned a lot of tricks up to level 3, I guess, within 1 or 2 months, maybe yes, one, and then I got stuck with shadow for several months. It was a pain in Brip. And do you have a TikTok account? No, I don't watch TikTok. I had used to have a TikTok account, but it is such a waste of time from my point of view. I don't see any good in. Probably it is going to overtake YouTube in some years, but I think that not for me. Maybe I'm too old for this censored beeped. Can you please make another video on how to learn Sonic? I'm really confused. Maybe I will make one, but for now I have at least two videos for this trick. Maybe I will make like this renewed video tutorials for basic tricks, but for now there are so many ideas I want to release and videos, and I'm going to come up with a tournament, so going back and making video about basic tricks is not on my plan list right now, guys. It is very boring. I mean, most of videos I make are for tricks which I learn in real time. As soon as I learn double, how as soon as I learned Haitu, I make a video tutorial for it. The same goes for Cobra Bite and all the stuff like that. So it is very interesting for me to make tutorials. But going back and making a tutorial for what I have learned, how much? 8 years ago. This September it is going to be 8. Yes, this September it is going to be 8 years. I got my first pen mod 21st September of 2014. And making videos of what I've learned so many years ago is so boring. How can I put the triangle pass in a combo? I have a video tutorial for a combo with triangle pass. Yes, go and watch it out, because it is going to help you. But how to go to triangle pass? That's another question. I would always go from Devil's Sonic. I think so. Or no, from Twisted Sonic. So when I go from Twisted Sonic, you can turn hand palm up, and after that you begin to make the pass. You see? You go from Twisted Sonic palm down, then you turn hand palm down, palm up, and after that you can approach with a thumb and begin to make triangle pass. And after that you can do this combo which I showed in my video tutorial for this trick. A nice one. I really like it. I don't know why, but badminton rackets are so easy to spin. They they are very unbalanced. But yeah, they are satisfying to spin. Can I help you in reverse double thumb around? What do you mean, can you help me with the reverse double thumb around? Do you mean you want to take part in my video? By the way, that's not that bad. That's such a bad idea to maybe shout out. I used to invite some spinners in my videos before. Did it several times. And using help of community for making videos is not such a bad idea, if that's what you meant. Could you make a wrist bounce tutorial? That's how it's called. Wrist bounce. I've seen it from Isaac, I guess. But can't come up with a tutorial because I don't know how to do it just yet. Not gunman so far. First of all, it is two-hand pen spinning trick, and I'm not doing two-hand pen spinning tricks so far. Not anytime soon. As I told before, I like to spin mostly with one hand so far. It can change, of course, as everything in this world can change. But as I'm not planning to quit pen spinning anytime soon, so I'm not in a rush anywhere. Can you do butterfly tutorials? There are so many things to do in pen spinning so far again. So I don't know, maybe, but me personally, I think that it looks much more boring than pen spinning. Bellison looks much more boring for me, much more repetitive. There are not that many different things to do to make. There are not that many styles and not that diverse, as well as cardistry and balisson. Those are two skills that are quite similar to pen spinning, and both of them I don't like that much as pen spinning. I like to watch cardistry and not don't really like to watch balisson, but pen spinning is a beast, and I think that is undefeatable. So my other channels make tutorials and focus on those skills. I will focus on pen spinning because this is love of my life. I make TikTok videos and I'm proud of my great community. Good for you. As far as I know, that community in TikTok is not that attached to a content creator than it is in YouTube. But I may be wrong. This is what I've heard, at least. It doesn't get that attached to a creator. Have you ever considered inverse palm spin? I think it would look somewhat like top spin. Top of hand, I guess. But how can you inverse palm spin? I think some bots are here. No, I don't think so, because there are only a couple of people watching online stream right now. And probably none of them is a bot. But anyway, guys, it is quite late tonight. I think that we will continue tomorrow. What do you say? So yeah, okay, the last question. Hey, it's me, Roman. What's your question? Shout out to Chicken Boy 11. Have been into pen spinning competition. Never took part in any competition. So, if I can't buy a Panma tube, then how can I make one of my own? This is a question for for someone else, not me, because I'm not that good in making stuff. I can come up with ideas how to make things, but I never can make them look nice. I can make a theory how to make them, and I can make a raw model for things, but never came up with something clean. I'm good at making raw models. They look really, really raw. But basically I would find some tube and some rubber caps I don't know, bro. Never had this question in my mind. Okay, guys, then till tomorrow. We will meet here, probably the same time, the same place. We'll watch some Facebook group posts. Cheers.